Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Plus Size in Canada. My name is Miranda and I'm so happy that you are here today. We were in town last night for a baseball game and Cooper wanted to be the earliest player there. And he was. I came through. We beat the coach just by this much, but we were the first ones there. So I dropped him off and I had like 50 minutes to kind of burn because the game wasn't starting for 50 minutes because we were there so early. So we decided to zip on over to the Dollarama and we did a little damage, okay? I spent $126.89. We didn't even go down all the aisles. We didn't even go down all the aisles. Honestly, I could have bought so much more because the Dollarama is kind of like a new store here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not new. And here in the Maritimes where I live, we have a Dollarama on every corner, kind of like a Tim Hortons. We actually have more Tim Hortons in Atlantic Canada than everywhere else in Canada. That's just, we have probably more Dollaramas than anyone else too. Honestly, they have a monopoly here because we do not have a Dollar Tree over here on the East Coast. But anyways, Dollarama is kind of a new store because they've upped the price limit, which at first I was like, yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, Dollarama started off as being $1 for everything. And over the years, it's gone up bit by bit. And now the most expensive things in the store are allowed to cost $5, where before it was $4. But really what ended up happening was it has brought in new merchandise. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but you're getting better items. You're getting new items. This couldn't have come at a better time for me because I was actually getting very sick of the Dollarama. I felt like every time I was going in there, I was wasting money, and anything that I bought there, I didn't really end up needing or could have got at Walmart and saved me time, you know, and really is similar pricing between Walmart and the Dollarama. But I feel like now my love has been rekindled and I'm kind of hot for it. Because I know I'm going to get some comments asking this question. Let me tell you right here. We do have another dollar store here in the Maritimes. I live in New Brunswick. I have friends that live in Nova Scotia, PEI, and Newfoundland. This is Atlantic Canada, and it's the most beautiful place in the world, and I'm so glad I can share it with you guys. But yes, we do have another dollar store. It's called the Great Canadian Dollar Store. It's a dollar store, but they have items like $20, $30. They do have items for $1. And actually, we have one in the small town that I live in. It's actually a dollar store that does typically get in smaller towns because it can't really compete with the Dollarama. But if it goes to the outskirts, to the small towns, then it still makes some money. And they still do have some things in there worth buying. It's just not the same. It's not the same. But I appreciate having both. I have gone to the Dollar Tree when I have shopped in the States, and I feel like it's an okay store. It's definitely the right price kind of store. You just have to kind of source out what is actually worth it. But anyways, let me show you what I got. I just wanted to say that disclaimer because everybody always asks, don't you have a Dollar Tree? Don't you have a Great Canadian Dollar Store? So there you go. Those are our choices. We used to have a store called Buck or Two and a 99-cent store, but those are no longer here. So let me show you what I got. I'm so freaking excited. Let's start with the very first thing that I saw in the Dollarama. My eyes went right to it and I was like, hell yeah, get in my cart. It's not boring, okay? If you think this is boring, I'm sorry. This is exciting for me. Ziploc containers. Yeah. I love these. I love them because they're affordable. And if something goes moldy in it, you just throw it out. You don't have to feel bad about going to that Tupperware party and spending $30 on a tiny little container and then throwing that entire thing out, because I will. I will not open a container. Say goodbye. If it's moldy in that fridge and it hasn't been cleaned out, nope, nobody's doing it. Bye. So I like to buy these instead of wasting all my money on Tupperware or more expensive containers. Not to say I do it all the time, but I do it from time to time, and it's not my fault. It's not, it's accidental. So there's no mom guilt here, okay? Sometimes the kids put stuff in the fridge and I don't even know what's there. And we won't even talk about the things that I have found in my children's book bags, okay? Because I don't have the stomach for it. But these babies here are some of my very favorite containers. It's similar to like a bento box because there are little areas to put things, okay? Look at that. This is one. It's like a little tray. You guys, I don't even take a lunch anywheres. Tell me why I'm so excited for this. I really don't know. When I go places, I want to still continue eating healthy. And it's nice to have one container where you could put like a PB&J, maybe some sliced strawberries, maybe some baby carrots, all in one container. You just sit with this on your little lap, maybe drinking a little D-Sizzle. That's Diet Coke. I gotta start talking normal. You guys, I have new people come to the channel all the time. And y'all that have been here for a while, you know, you get my lingo. But y'all new people, hit subscribe and you will learn the lingo. You will use it too and you will love it. A little while ago, I did buy a big box of Ziploc containers from Costco, which was actually a fantastic deal. A better deal than what they have at the Dollarama for sure, but they didn't have these containers in them. So I was happy to grab 2 packages of them. So I have 4 now because there was 2 in each package. And then I saw this and literally, you guys, you can't take me anywheres. I picked this up. I tried to put it in my cart. I missed. This fell out of this package, okay? Then literally, like it was some sort of like planned comedic relief, every single container fell out on the floor, every single lid spread across the floor in the Dollarama. I had to get down on my hands and knees. That's what she said. But actually, I had to literally get down on the floor and pick up every little container, put them all back together, and then stuff them back in this little containery thing. Anyways, these are bowls. These are bowls. And again, in the container, the big box that I bought at Costco, they didn't have bowls this big. There's like rectangular shapes and square shapes, but no circle bowl shapes. And like, my husband's a paramedic. He works full time. He's at the hospital currently right now with his favorite partner. Well, he's got 2 favorite partners. You know who you are. Yeah. I don't want to say either's name because I don't want them to be like, hey, I thought I was his favorite partner. If you know, you know. Okay? Okay. There's no need for an argument. He has some favorite partners. Okay? And he is with one of them right now, sitting in the hospital waiting for someone to take care of the patient that was left there by the night crew the night before. Healthcare is a mess here. Like, Americans are like, oh, you guys, you're so lucky. Dude, we're not lucky. Nope. I mean, I'm grateful that I don't have ginormous bills. I don't mean to get political. I feel bad for my husband because he spends so much of his time in the emergency room waiting for people to take his patients, and bad things are happening. And if you've been at all in the news with New Brunswick and our hospital rooms and hospital emergency rooms and triage and all of this stuff, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And without getting political, let me just say everything that's happening happens so much more than people know about. And it's horrible, and it is sad, and it is causing PTSD, and it's so sad. But this is a happy video. So basically, Curtis brings cereal, and this would be a nice bowl for him to bring cereal in because then he can just open it up. He brings a thermos with milk in it, almond milk. I buy it every time I go to Costco. Then you just pour it in there and have cereal while he's waiting at the hospital. You guys, there's so much wrong with our world right now. I'm still trying to seek out that stuff that brings me joy because I need to. I need to for my own health. I need to check out of the news even though my husband is in the news. It's just, sometimes I have to check out for mental health, and I think that's okay too. I do care though. I do care, and I don't mean to like just gloss over it. It's like, if I talk about it too much, I will freak out. High functioning anxiety. Thanks. Yeah. You too? Yeah. We're sisters. But just know, if you are working in the healthcare sector at any capacity, I am personally so sorry and so sad with what you have to deal with right now. It is not supposed to be this way. And I send you my love, and I'm so sorry, and I hope it gets better soon. See, I literally can't talk about this stuff. Oh my heck. But this is gonna be a happy video, and I'm happy to provide the comedic relief that you need in your life. I mean, we all need it. We need to laugh more, smile more, hug more, do it more. And she's back, okay? Winnie and I were desperately looking for something for her and Addie and Boober to paint with, because I just recently bought new paint. If you watched my latest Walmart haul, then you already know. That's actually my very favorite paint. If you know, you know. Crayola rocks. Crayola rocks! Oh, you guys, I'm in a mood here now. Who knows that game? From back when we were kids, well, I was a kid and computers were new. We were one of the first people out of all of my friends, one of the first families to get a computer in their own home, which blows my mind that I had the experience growing up that I did. Because literally now the electronics in this house would put old Miranda to shame. Like, it's my babies have iPads. I have iPad babies. But literally everything is going digital. So honestly, the sooner the kids get into it, the better. And there's so much educational stuff out there as well. Just saying, Winnie talked so much and new sentences and songs. And I'm like, dude, where do you know that from? The Mother Goose Club. Okay, you're annoying AF, but thank you. But oh my goodness, literally last night, I'm not even kidding you. Last night, we were sitting in the Jeep at the end of Cooper's baseball game because the mosquitoes were coming for blood. I was calling them vampire bugs. We had so much DEET on us. We were soaked, and mosquitoes everywhere. They were bugging everyone. I'm itching now, literally, just thinking about it. Okay, yeah, I know, I got problems. I take meds. But literally last night, Winnie and I were texting each other. Her phone was actually at home because it was dead. So we left that at home. We brought her iPad, but her iPad doesn't have messages. So I gave her Curtis's phone and I was texting her with my phone. And then she was sending me things through Facebook Messenger that Curtis and I were like, what are you doing? Where's that coming from? She found, I don't even know what they are. They're like GIFs, but with sound. Or GIFs. We call them GIFs, but I think they're actually pronounced GIFs. Like the moving pictures of like all the funny things you can search, but they were talking. And Curtis and I were like, are you on YouTube? How did you get there? Nope, she just found it in the messages. Curtis and I still couldn't figure out how she got there, but she knew. And I'm like, she's 7. My kids at least are going to be able to help me with the digital world they are growing up in, because it is honestly moving at such a fast rate. I can't keep up anymore. I can't. But yes, back on our first computer. And also, just let me say as a little tidbit here, a little tig-old bitty for you. My first computer was bought by my parents. They bought it from Curtis's dad because he used to have a computer business on the side, like his side hustle. And we bought, like, this is how connected our families are, okay? It was literally meant to be. God planned us for each other, blah, blah, blah. We love each other, okay? But yeah, the computer came with this Crayola Rocks game on it, and you could like color pictures and draw pictures. It was kind of like paint, but it was Crayola, and it was fantastic. And now when you look at what people can do online with graphic art and with an iPad with a little pen thingy, it is astonishing how fast technology is moving. But Crayola still reigns supreme in the paint and marker, crayon, all that shit, and all that world. So yes, all that to say with the paints that I bought. We needed things to paint, and they didn't have a lot of things left. We've pretty much done everything at the Dollarama. So we got these small little canvases. They were $2.25 for 2. So we got 6 of those, and then Winnie picked these out. We got 3 of them. These are like jewelry boxes or treasure boxes. They were $4 each. But I thought that's super fun. The kids could paint that and put their like jewelry in, or honestly rocks, which is better than jewels for most children, including mine, my little one anyways. So we got 3 of those, $4 each. Okay, also for the little one, we walked by this. Winnie didn't even see it. I grabbed it off the shelf and I was like, you want that? And she's like, yup. Popped it in the cart. Orb matcha bubble tea. I think it's just slime, but it looks messy and fun. That's what she said. Now, if you watched yesterday's vlog where I actually took you inside the Dollarama, you already know that I already bought the Dollarama in Riverview out of these. You guys, self-care is so important. Let me just say that. Literally so important. And if you feel like, oh, it's not important to me, like I thrive through my children and I just pour every ounce of myself into my children. I don't feel like I need to take care of myself because I'm happy to do it. You just haven't come to your breaking point yet. It's coming. It's coming. It always comes. Trust me. Been there multiple times. So what would be nice is if you took care of yourself before you get to that point, because it's like, you know, you need to breathe, girl. Okay. Anyways, self-care is important, and I like the good shit. Okay. I do. And I saw this first on the Facebook Dollarama group. And then I found it. I bought like maybe 2 of them. They're $1.50. The bottles honestly last longer than you think they would because they are really small. But like, I got a lot of body, yaddy, 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 and it lasts for like a week each. So, and I shower every single day, sometimes 2 a day. But I also use other body washes too. I like to mix it up. I go with my mood. I like my coconut shit the most. What is this one? Shea butter. Let me tell you, this is like heaven. It's literally mousse. It's soap mousse on your body. $1.50 each. I bought every single one they had. I got 7. Okay. And let me tell you, the next Dollarama I go to and I find this there, I'm buying it all out again. I just am. Sorry. I just have to. It's so good. And I am obsessed. Okay. I got some new products to try. I actually Googled this because I know some companies are problematic. They're not good for your hair. And if you post about it online, the comments you will get, it's like, it's a life or death situation, okay? And people argue back and forth, but I'm a hairstylist and I'm a colorist, and like, it's just, I don't like my own hate. I block that shit out so much, so easily now. Block, goodbye, you're done, goodbye. And when I see other people getting into arguments, I have to check out of that too. I can't. My heart is too pure. Okay. But I actually Googled this, TIGI copyright, and it actually was being sold online at multiple different beauty suppliers, and it was being sold for way more than I bought it for. I referred to my receipt because I wasn't sure. $3.50, and it's a heat protectant spray. I also bought some of this TIGI custom care color conditioner. These were $1.50 each. I just got little bottles because I don't know if it's like actually healthy for my hair or not, and I'm kind of like a snob when it comes to products on my face, on my body, everywheres. I I mean, obviously I'm not spending like $295 for a bottle of Drunk Elephant cream, okay? But I'll buy the sample size, okay? So I'm balling out of control. I also found this little sponge. I thought it was so cute. The Dollarama had so many new makeup products. They had CoverGirl, Wet n Wild stuff. I know I've seen Katy Perry's brand. I think that was with CoverGirl, but it was really cute. I didn't actually see that last night, but I did see a lot of makeup. The Honest Company as well, Oil of Olay. There's so many companies and so many people are loving it. So I feel like if you don't get there when they're stocking it, the good colors are gone. And sometimes they're only selling colors that didn't sell in a regular store, and then Dollarama bought them out. So it's not necessarily the colors you need for your skin or colors that you enjoy for your natural look, because that's what I like, a natural look. So trying to get a natural look with like an orange lipstick, it's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? But I did find this, and I'm obsessed with sponges right now. I have very combination skin. That should be a kind of skin, not just combination skin, very combination skin, okay? And right now, with my tans and my burns, like it is, with the chlorine that I've been in. We were at Magic Mountain on the weekend, and I got a burn, and I got dry skin, and my nose is peeling, and it is not cute. But let me tell you, if you use a sponge, it works better. It just works better for everything. I sponge me down, baby, all day long. And while we're on the topic of amazing brands, Aveeno, amazing. See what I did there? Literally, this is the cream that I buy on a regular basis at Walmart. And the price actually just went up at Walmart. They're like $8 for one little thing like this, and like $12 for the big pump one that I also buy. $4 at the Dollarama. $4. I've been buying this since Winnie was a baby. So I have had this in the house for pretty much 8 years. And it's Curtis who uses it the most, but also Winnie's skin gets dry so easily. We put this on her every single night, all the way up to her shoulders. Literally, we do her arms all the way up to here, and then her face and her chin every single night before she goes to bed. Literally. $4 at the Dollarama. And when I told Curtis that, he got so excited, and he's like, did you buy every single one they had? And I was like, no, I just bought 3. And he's like, why didn't you buy them all? And I literally, I love that man. I love that man. I should have bought them all. I honestly don't know why I didn't. I think it was probably because I felt the total price going up, and I wanted to like not buy every single bottle that they had. Hopefully this is something that they will have all the time now anyways, because this is not greasy, it doesn't smell, and it hydrates your skin. That's why Curtis likes it. Even though it's baby cream, it's also man cream because there's no scent. And if anything has a shimmer or a scent, it's a no for Curtis. Even if I have that on me, he's like, stay away. No, don't come near me with that shimmer. He hates glitter, okay? Anything shiny, which it's like, I don't know how he landed such a gem. Also, basically for Winnie, we need clean hands everywhere we go. She's becoming like her mother, but she's also growing up in a flipping pandemic. So of course she's going to want to clean her hands whenever she's out in public before she eats anything. It's probably a good thing. Yes, I'm a little worried because I do have OCD and I don't want her to, but how do you raise a kid without it these days? It's yeah. Anyways, we got baby wipes. These are my favorite. They smell really good. I always toss a bag in my purse, always have them. $1.25. Great price, great travel container package, very easy. Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the last thing that I bought. There are multiple, and I knew they were at the Dollarama or at some Dollarama stores because I saw them online on that friggin' Facebook group. I'm not on Facebook very much. I'm really not. But every time I get on there, I see something I want at the Dollarama. And maybe that's a good reason why I shouldn't be on Facebook that much. I saw pictures of these and I literally made a plan with myself. If I find those, I will buy every single one of them. They're $4.75 each. So like, they cost a little bit of money, but let me tell you, Curtis and I have actually bought these before. We bought one for Skylar and one for Cooper. I feel like it was for Christmas or Easter or their birthday. I feel like it was either Christmas or Easter years ago. And I think I showed it on a vlog, but I don't like to go back. A lot of you guys are going back. Have I changed? Literally, I've grown a lot in so many ways. But anyways, I don't really like to go back and look at old videos because it's so cringy for me. You see my cheeks? It's so cringy for me. But I'm so happy that some of you do that because it's so good for my channel and it boosts up old videos and it really is helpful and I appreciate it. It was years ago. I feel like I was vlogging at the time and it might be on a video somewhere in the archives. But when we bought them at Toy Story. Do you know what I bought? At Toys R Us. And they were on clearance at Toys R Us when we bought them. And because the boys are getting older, they don't really like toys, but this isn't really a toy. It's more of a collector's item. And literally Jasper ate one of the boys' ones because it's not here anymore. One of the boys still have one somewheres. Maybe I could be like literally walk through a door, it's right there, but I'm not about to go search through my boys' bedrooms. I know better. Literally, it seems like every time I go in there, I come out with complaints, okay? And I don't need that today. But when I was at the Dollarama last night, I bought every different character that they had. You guys, I am so excited. This is a collector's item for me. You guys. These are like the Funko Pops. Are they even that brand? Oh, they're made by Mattel. Okay, so they're the aliens from Toy Story, but they're dressed up as different Pixar characters. We got Bing Bong. Have you guys watched that movie? Let me tell you, you do not need to be a kid to enjoy Pixar movies. This is from the movie Inside Out. Literally, I cannot watch that movie and not get in the feels. I'm literally getting goosebumps. Literally, just thinking about Bing Bong. It's such a good part of the movie, you guys. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. You guys, actually, do you see these goosebumps? I don't want to give away any spoilers, but Bing Bong will always have a special plate in my heart. Plate? Yes, he's eating dinner. So we got Russell from Up. Again, another amazing Pixar Magnifico movie. It is literally so good. We got Lotso from Toy Story 3. 4? Toy Story 3. Sully. I think we had this one. We might still have it. I'm not sure, but this one's mine. Okay. We got, I don't know if this is Mr. Incredible or Mrs. Actually, it shows Mr. Incredible right there. So the Incredibles. Again, amazing. Nemo. Lucky Finn, guys. Do you see the Lucky Finn? Oh, my head. Okay, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I know this is Coco. We haven't watched this movie yet. We haven't. I didn't know if it was scary because it's about the Day of the Dead and I really didn't know much about it at all. I have done research about it and Winnie and I are going to watch it. Curtis has no interest in it, but that's fine. You do you, boo-boo. It's actually better that he doesn't want to watch it because that means we can watch it anytime. But now, especially that I have Coco represented in my house, I absolutely need to watch that movie and fall in love with it like I have every stinking other Pixar movie. And this is the last one. Last but not least, we got Merida. I'll be shooting for my own hand. Literally. I love Disney so much, but Pixar. Hoo-wee. I know they're like connected or something like that. Like it's a same thing, I guess. Disney bought Pixar or something like that. But like, you guys, the Pixar ones are the ones that get me in the feels every time. I was looking at the back of this. They got Buzz. I don't have Buzz. And like, I know that Dollarama gets products that didn't sell in the stores and they're like discounted and then they sell them at a discount to us. Who else do I have? Oh, that's from the movie Bug's Life. I don't know which bug. I think that's the bug with all the arms. Is that the movie Flick? I always get a Bug's Life and Ants cross-wired in my brain because they came out at the same time. Just like Dante's Peak and Volcano and Armageddon and Deep Impact. They came out at the same time. Are there no like original thoughts anymore? I don't understand what's going on, but that's happened way too many times. Like even right now, there's a show called Candy that I watched on Disney Plus, not for children. But it, like, I really liked it. It's true crime. I'm a true crime person. I'm a crime person. Well, I'm not a criminal, but for some reason I'm really into it. I spend a lot of time learning about true crime and watching documentaries and reading stuff and going down rabbit holes and then watching like biopics and stuff. So like this Candy show was with Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake. Loved that surprise. Didn't know he was going to be in it till like further along. It's a mini series. No big deal. You don't have to go watch it. If you're not into true crime, it's fine. You can still hang out. It's just this friggin' show. It just proves it again, because this show I just watched like not even a month ago. And then I saw a friggin' trailer for the same show on a different service. I don't know if it's HBO or something else, but it's got WandaVision girl, the Olsen extra sister. I can't remember her name right now, but she's Wanda. And she's doing the same friggin' thing, and she's Candy on another show. But the one with Jessica Biel just came out. I don't understand. Don't they talk to each other and say like, hey, I call dibs on this one? Like, you would think they would like at least talk it over. So like you can each make your money. Because now, I mean, I'll probably watch both if I can, if I have the streaming service that the new one's going to be on. But good grief. Like, it's the same story. I don't understand how that happens. I'm sure there's a reason. It just, to like the average Joe or Josephine, it's weird. It's just weird. Anyways, that's everything that I got, you guys. Are you excited for me? I need a new shelf. Yeah, I do. And these are not toys, they're collectibles, if you wanted to know. If you want to buy them for your children and have them play with it, that is your prerogative. You absolutely can do that, and your kids would probably like you for it. But these are not to play with, they're mine. But they're not breakable either. So if they happen to like fall down or, you know, get jostled around a bit, because, you know, things get a little rowdy around here from time to time, they won't break. So like, smart me picking these up for $4.75 a piece. I got to try to find all of them. Yeah, I do. Wish me luck, guys, because I'm going to keep looking. And maybe I'll just like search it on Amazon. Maybe I can find it there and not have to go search for it. But I do like searching. Even though sometimes I feel frustrated if I can't find what I'm looking for. It is kind of fun. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'm so happy that you were here to laugh with me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It helps out the channel. And if you're new, maybe stay around, see what I got going on tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.